Continuation of Season 1, on Echoes of Deceit. Episode 6, Vanished in the Shadow. With a palpable tension in Windermere Estate. The group is determined to stick together after the strange occurrences, as they prepare breakfast in silence, the weight of their situation hanging over them. Alice sits at the table, lost in thought, rereading passages from Henry's diary. Mark tries to maintain a semblance of normalcy by making coffee, but his hands shake slightly. Sophia and Ethan share a quiet conversation about their next steps, their earlier conflicts temporarily set aside. Lena and David exchange worried glances, both sensing something ominous. As they discuss their plan to uncover more secrets about Henry's experiments, they realize that Ethan is missing. His phone and flashlight are still on the table, indicating he didn't go far. "Where's Ethan?" "He was just here," Alice said. "Maybe he went to the bathroom or stepped outside for some air." "Let's not panic," Mark replied. The group searches the immediate area but finds no trace of Ethan. His belongings and notes are scattered around, as if he left in a hurry. Panic begins to set in as they realize Ethan is truly missing. They split into pairs to search the mansion more thoroughly, promising to check in with each other regularly. Alice and Mark head to the attic and upper floors, calling out for Ethan and checking every room. Sophia and Lena search the main floor and the library, retracing their steps from previous explorations. David decides to investigate the basement alone, despite the group's reluctance to split up entirely. As they search, they find unsettling clues that hint at Ethan's fate. Alice and Mark, in the attic, they find Ethan's notebook with hastily written notes about an encrypted message he was decoding. There's a sketch of a symbol they don't recognize. Sophia and Lena, in the library, they discover a hidden compartment behind a bookshelf containing old letters that mention an Experiment X and reference a hidden lab beneath the estate. David, in the basement, he finds a piece of Ethan's clothing snagged on a nail, leading to a previously unnoticed door. The door is locked, but David can hear faint sounds from the other side. The group reconvenes in the living room to share their findings. The fear for Ethan's safety escalates as they piece together the clues. Alice said these letters talk about a hidden lab. "What if Ethan found it? We need to find that lab. If Ethan's in there, we have to get him out," Sophie said. "We need to stay calm and think this through. Panic will only make things worse," Mick added. Following the clues, they search the basement for the hidden lab. David leads them to the locked door he found, and they manage to break it open. They find a staircase leading down to a hidden laboratory filled with old scientific equipment, jars with strange specimens, and walls covered in cryptic symbols. As they descend, the air grows colder, and a sense of dread envelopes them. They call out for Ethan, but there is no response. In the deepest part of the lab, they find evidence of Henry's most disturbing experiments. Ethan is nowhere to be found, but they discover more pages from Henry's diary and a disturbing message scratched into a table: "Don't trust him." Alice reads aloud from the diary, detailing the horrific nature of Henry's experiments on consciousness and reality. The entries suggest that the experiments were meant to manipulate the minds of the subjects, blurring the lines between perception and reality. Sophia notices the message on the table. "Don't trust him. Who does that mean?" Mark said, "Could Ethan have left this? Or was it someone else warning us?" As they debate the meaning of the message, strange phenomena begin to occur again: whispering voices, flickering lights, and moving shadows. Their fear and paranoia intensify, leading to a heated confrontation. Alice said, "We are being manipulated. This place is messing with our minds. We need to stay together and keep searching. Ethan could be anywhere," Mark said. Lena added, "What if he's already gone? What if this place took him like it took James?" Just as the tension reaches a breaking point, the lights go out completely, plunging them into darkness. Panic ensues, and they scramble to find their flashlights. A figure appears. In the dim light of their flashlights, they see a shadowy figure at the far end of the lab. It moves towards them, and they prepare to defend themselves. The figure steps into the light. It's Ethan. He looks disheveled and terrified, clutching a small notebook. Ethan reveals that he found another hidden room connected to the lab, where he uncovered more about Henry's experiments and the true nature of the mansion's power. Ethan said, "I was decoding the messages and found a hidden door. It led to another lab, deeper underground. I got trapped when the door locked behind me." Ethan shows them the notebook, which contains detailed notes about Experiment X. The experiments were designed to create a link between the physical world and a parallel dimension. But they went horribly wrong. Ethan warns them that the mansion is a conduit for the dark forces unleashed by the experiments. "We need to leave this place. It's too dangerous." Despite the terror and confusion, the group is relieved to have found Ethan. They resolve to uncover the full truth about Windermere Estate and find a way to stop the dark forces. They stand together, ready to face whatever comes next, knowing that their only chance of survival is to rely on each other. As they leave the hidden lab, the camera pulls back to reveal Mr. Hargrove watching them from a hidden vantage point, his expression a mix of concern and determination. Like and follow me for the next episode.